Hello.
Welcome back to the HNU podcast with your host Himalay and
Urvashi. What the hell was that?
Please like,
Why?
subscribe and share if you like the video. And bell notification. I don't know why I said it like that.
You completely butchered the intro.
No, this is fine.
Sure.
We hope you enjoy. It's a Monday.
It is a Monday.
Ugh!
Very draining.
Why does it feel like that? I think it's more of a mentality thing, I think.
Yeah. 100%. I think it's everybody's just like, it's Monday. It's the first day of the week.
Yeah, but
Well, first day of
I don't want it to be like that for the rest of my life, you know. For a
Mm.
Monday to feel like a Monday. I think as a collective, everybody goes, Monday. But there's a very tiny majority of people who don't see it like that.
Yup.
So,
I forgot today was Monday.
how could you forget?
It just felt like every other
Just
day.
every other day.
Yeah?
Fair. I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, because I forgot what day of the week it was.
Yeah, man. How you guys been? Whoever's listening, put it in the comments below.
Yeah.
Why not?
I thought Wednesday was more like the stereotypical, oh, it's hump day. We just got to go over this day and then we're close to the weekend.
Compared to Monday, though, no.
Do you think Monday gets more shit than Wednesday?
100%, because you're looking at the weekend. Friday is highlight, obviously. Saturday, and then Sunday is a downer, and then you're back to work on Monday. Monday's always a downer.
I feel like Sundays aren't downers, they're just chill. Like, you're fine. You get to wake up late still and stuff. But you have to go sleep early, because then Monday.
Yeah. Mondays definitely get more crap than Wednesdays, though.
But that's speaking on behalf of the people that do go work, that start work on Monday, or do have college, uni, whatever it is, on Monday, that have shit to do. Because a lot of people are still off on Mondays.
True. Do you know people who are off on Mondays?
What happened to your voice?
Do you know people who are off on Mondays?
Yeah, people that have college on Mondays. Some
I'm talking
people.
about work, though.
And some people don't have work on Monday too, if they're part-time.
But I'm asking you, do you know people who are...
Yeah. I'm not going to say their names because...
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. What was the best part of your day today? Like, what was the highlight of your day? If there was anything. Or was everything was just like, everything was, what it was?
My highlight of the day was... This was the highlight of my day. So I was walking through Sainsbury's in the morning, looking at least 6:30, 6:40 in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
And because I got to wait for my coach to come in and pick us up.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, I'm in an area where I should buy something in the shop. Then I'm like, let me just check how much money I've got just in case. I look in my account. I've been paid.
Oh!
Chunk of money is there. I'm like, I was struggling to think about whether I should or should not buy an 80p packet of sweets. I just got paid. I'm like, I thought I was going to get paid on Thursday. Mate, that was a good feeling. Like, oh, shit. And then I just paid everything off, what I needed to pay off. Boom, boom.
That's good, that's good.
That was the highlight of my day.
That's definitely a good
And
highlight.
that's at 6:40 in the morning. The rest of the day is just like, it was good the rest of the day because, again, it's like you said, it depends on my mood. And the best thing about it is I get to control on how I feel.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, getting paid, I was like, okay, cool. Today's going to be a great day.
And you're like, hey, yo, I'm good. I just got
I've
paid.
decided. Yeah, sweet. What about you? What was your highlight of the day?
Highlight of the day was probably chilling watching Ginny and Jojo with Mum.
Which was 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun. We literally for the last week we've not had time to just sit down and watch something.
Don't lie.
No, not together. Not me and Mum. Not together.
On the weekend.
Yeah, no. The week even on Sunday I was taking you football, so that was literally the time we would have got to watch TV. Afterwards we literally had no time. She went and did something else afterwards.
Oh, what, Saturday?
Saturday, what were we doing on Saturday?
Sitting down watching movies.
Saturday was movie night.
Yeah, but you
That
also
was the whole family.
But you also did watch something with Mum, so you have had time to sit down and
But we haven't watched that specifically.
Fucking hell.
But it's about, you know, like, what you really want to watch versus what you're actually watching. It's kind of that.
What? If you're sitting down and watching something, then watch something you want to watch. Why are you going to watch something that's nonsense?
Because Mum's watching something that's nonsense, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah. That was a highlight of my day. I would say the fact that we turned around in the morning when we realised we didn't have one of the school runs. But now I was kind of looking forward to it.
Do you think you have more good days than bad days?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is, sleep-wise, I think my sleep schedule is, like, it hates me. Because I have to get up at 6 in the morning now.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I do, and I do wake up early and whatnot and do the things, the moment I get, like, time to myself, I'll go in my bed and I'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
So
that's not good.
Instead of doing things productive, right, I would end up falling asleep. I'd wake up hours later, like 2-3 hours later, whatever. And I'd just be like, well, fuck, I've just wasted the day. And I'd feel like shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then when night comes around, I'm still tired.
And
so
how
I'll
often
still
how often does that happen?
Like, every other day. Until Friday, when I finally mastered my sleep schedule, I won't sleep. But then the weekend's here, so I've already fucked up my schedule. You know, it's like a repeated cycle.
Yeah, the weekend's fucking up my sleep schedule as well. Because I mean, on the Friday, what did I do? I went to a friend's house, watched Mamma Mia for the first time.
Hey.
I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it so much that the next day I watched the second one. Here we go again.
Yes.
My. Yeah, that's what I did. But on the Friday, I didn't get home till 1:30 in the morning, and I didn't fall asleep till 2:00. Then I got up at like 10, and then even on that day, on the Saturday, I fell asleep late because I was too busy scrolling through TikTok, and I didn't realise until you realise, you start at 10:00 p.m. and then you realise, oh shit, it's 2:30.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, you've got sucked into the cycle.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Social media,
and that is my fault, 100%. But that's one thing I want to priority this week, just to sleep.
Yeah,
I need it, man, because I keep falling asleep when I'm on the way to work. I keep falling asleep on the way back to work. No, on the way back to home, to work.
Back from work.
Yeah. It's not good.
No, I need to definitely sort out my sleep schedule so I'm sleeping enough in the night. So by the time the day rolls around, I can be productive and be like, okay, even though I'm tired, I can do all this stuff.
Sleep, so important. I was listening to a book called Why We Sleep, and they were like, probably like 70% of your problems can be solved if you get enough sleep.
Yeah, I see that.
Wild.
We sleep for like half our lives. Is it half our lives?
I don't know about that, mate.
More than half our lives? I forget the statistic. But like Billie Eilish said, when we all fall asleep, where do we go? Where do you believe we go when we go to sleep? Apart from like the actual, we have to sleep for our bodies to survive. Where do you think we go? Mentally? Or like,
I think it's kind of like how I assume death would be like.
Really?
Yeah, you sleep, and when you wake up, you're there. Do you get me? You wake up, you're there. If it was death, you wouldn't wake up at all. You wouldn't even realise you're dead. But if you want to think about it in the whole, what do you call it, spiritual side, and all of that stuff, I mean, you go into dream worlds.
Yeah.
Do you dream often?
I do, almost every night. Probably every night. It's just some nights I won't remember when I wake up because I'm so tired.
I dream as well. I got scared because I remember when I was younger, someone said that some people don't dream when they get older.
Oh.
They just lose that part of them. And I think it's more to do with they get older, they feel like they have to be more mature and, let go of their inner child, and that's, some people think it's childish, dreaming.
That's very sad.
A bit of nonsense in their lives, and then they don't want to understand the meanings of it, which is fair, because why do you want to know?
But then there's also some people that will never have had the ability to dream at all.
Yeah.
Like, they'll just be like, when I sleep, it's all pitch black, and when I wake up, it's,
Yeah.
colour again. Do you dream in colour?
I don't know. I've not thought about it. I
dream
know I
in colour.
dream. I know things happen, but I don't know if I dream in colour or not.
I dream in colour and black and white.
Mm. Nice. You got both ink cartridges.
You got both ink cartridges.
I don't know. I've not really thought about it, but I know I dream.
Yeah.
Mine, it comes and goes. And also, some of mine just make no sense at all.
Yeah, most of mine don't make sense at all. But then it's kind of like the journey. I remember the other morning, I got woken up and I was like, oh my god, I need like 10 more sleeps. I need to hop straight back into this dream because it was so interesting. Like, it felt like I was watching a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
And I was like, 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, please. I need this. I need to go back into this dream. I fell straight back asleep. And I went straight back into that dream, and I found out what happened. And I woke up and I was like, "Wow, that was mad! It was so good."
Trippy.
It was so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Going back to that though, like sleep is like death. Do you find it like? I know there's a lot of people that don't find it comfortable speaking about death.
Oh yeah, a lot of people like. I remember watching the movie. Was it Don't Look Up? Is it called Don't Look Up, or was that the song? No, I think it was a movie. Don't Look Up.
What's it about?
About the meteor.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, with Leonardo and
With that
Jennifer Lawrence.
very amazing cast. Yeah, after the movie, the person turned around to me and was like, I can't talk about this. Because I'll get up in my head about it. I can't talk about it anymore. Because it'll think about death and how it could be so out of our control. Like, the fact that we're even here and anything could happen. Like, Earth could literally be like, fuck you, humans, and we're gone. That's it. In a split of a second. And they just couldn't think about it. They were like, I can't talk about this, otherwise I won't be able to sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. Because like, to me, it's very interesting. Like, I like talking about these things and, you know, like, being able to get other people's opinions on
And I think it's so natural. You should be able... No, not should be able to.
It's healthy.
But it's healthy to talk about it.
It
is a part of life. Without death, there is no life. And without life, there's no death.
And even if there was, vice versa, it wouldn't be valuable. That's the thing. The only reason why people want to do things with their life is because we know it's limited. You know, our time is limited.
You have this short amount of time in this world. Let's say average is 100. You have 100 years to live your life.
It's like a grain of sand.
What do you do in that time?
Yeah.
So interesting to me. I don't think that you live one life, though.
I agree.
I mean, yes, you do, because once you're dead, you're dead. End of, game over. But you have sectors of your life.
Okay. Do you mean within, like, one life, or...?
Within one life, of course.
Oh, okay.
You have sectors of your life. What do you mean? Of course it's one life. We only have one life. That's why it is worth it.
Okay, I'm seeing it in a different way.
Go on.
I believe in reincarnation. I do believe we can be reincarnated as different species, you know, not just humans.
Fair, but the subconscious that you have, the consciousness that you have, we can think and we can feel and we can see, like, what's going on. You can't remember any of this stuff, I don't believe, in the next life. Maybe your soul moves on, but your subconscious mind and your conscious mind, it stays.
I think it could be crazy, because I remember hearing stories about how some people do remember who they were in the past life, when they were younger.
Right.
And they'd bring it up and they'd have, like, proof and stuff, so which is crazy.
I've heard of stories like that. So.
Yeah, that's kind of mad how some people are able to tap into that and be like, I remember who I was in my past life.
Some people remember how they died and where they died. Which is crazy.
I'd want to do that one day, but I think it'd be sad.
What would you want to reincarnate yourself if you could choose? Is that even a word? Reincarnate. Into, what would you want to... if you had the choice.
I don't know, you know. I feel like cats have it very fun. They get to go out, do what they want, come back and be selfish.
Oh, boring. So boring. But I guess if that's what you want, that's what you're going to get.
I didn't want to say, like, a lion or cheetah. I feel like it's too much work, man. I'm too lazy for that. I'd rather just run into someone's house and
you could be a sloth.
Feed me. Excuse me?
You can be a sloth.
I'd be a koala bear, but I don't know enough about them.
No, you got to be a sloth. 100%.
Yo, get out.
That's your spirit animal for sure. These moms are slow. They take their time.
I like the sloths in the zoo. Is it Zootopia movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
It's one of my favourite scenes.
I think I'd wanna. If I could choose, I'd be an eagle. Apex predator. I think they're apex predators, right?
I have no clue. Maybe an owl. I'm a night owl anyways. Maybe I'd be an owl.
You'd be an owl. Do it, do woo. That's all I hear.
What the hell?
Do it, do woo.
You have heard them here,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I've heard a couple.
Yeah, that's funny. I remember hearing, like, when we first moved into this house, I'd hear an owl, I'd fall asleep, I'd hear it again, I'd wake up, go back to sleep, hear it again, wake up.
I think everyone has heard the same bird as well. You know the tune that you hear in the mornings? I swear down, everyone's heard that. You know you have. You know you have.
Oh, Lord. Hummingbirds seem cool. Again, don't know enough about them, though.
They seem cool. How then? Also, how are they cool?
Like, their lives, they literally just get to, like, sing in a tree, and fly, and sing in another tree.
Where is this information coming from? What the fuck? I don't know nothing, to be fair. Well, I can't really say anything, but...
That'd be
That's
cool.
not bird, that's all birds. What are you talking about?
No, birds sing.
I think all birds can sing, but
No, they can't.
But they're not like songs. They're more just the way they're communicating with each other.
Yeah, that's communicating. That's like the crows. They're just gah gah all day. You think they're singing? Is that music
Could
to
be.
you?
That could be rap. That could be rap. You don't know.
Oh Lord.
They're all just like hyping each other up. Yo, that's crazy. This man's crazy.
They're all just having a party in that tree.
Yeah.
And then there's mum just in the back garden putting her clothes on like, gah, to you too.
What's the worst? What do you think the worst bird is? It's got to be pigeon. Oh, a disgusting bird breed.
But pigeons are so pretty.
What the hell?
I think pigeons get so much shit, yeah, because of how they look. But I find the beauty in pigeons. I think they're beautiful. As much as they could be annoying, like just chilling on the street in front of the road, yeah. But I think that people give them so much shit just because they're an inconvenience sometimes.
Okay.
But they're grey, and I like grey.
So what do you think the worst bird is then?
The worst bird. Probably what's the one in? Is it seagulls? Seagulls.
Seagulls.
Yeah, they'll nick your food without thinking about it. They'll just be
they'll
all
be
up
rude.
in your
They'll be rude.
all
they
up in
are.
your business. Yeah,
No,
seagulls.
that's true. I'll put it as seagulls actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or crows. Because you love crows, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Saluting them all the time.
I don't salute crows. I
Or is it
salute
magpies? My bad. Magpies.
Magpies.
Magpie.
It's called a
Who names
magpie.
birds? I'm sorry, first of all,
Yeah,
who names them?
I don't know.
Magpie. Pigeon. Crow. Who's naming these creatures? Seagull. I guess seagull because they're near the sea. That makes kind of sense.
And they're gulling.
Gulling? What the fuck's gulling?
What do they do?
That sounds like a laugh. Have you heard them? Like the funniest laughs. Yo, 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 yo. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember seeing this clip where they put there's people around the world with the funniest
Yeah.
laughs, and they're just.
Yeah, the funniest though, for sure.
I don't know how seagulls sound anymore. I'm trying to think of Nemo.
Yeah, they're like. I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna try it.
Oh Lord.
They're loud as shit though.
Yeah, that they are.
I think all birds are.
But I remember. I think it was Mum who told me this. But when birds go keep swirling in the sky, it means it's about to rain.
It's about to rain. Okay, well I heard different. I don't know if I think it's a type of bird.
Oh yeah, I forgot which one though, so I don't want to give.
Let me finish what I was about to
information.
say, please.
Sorry, go ahead.
There's a type of bird that's the spirits do the whole spinning, which means that something's about to die in that area.
Really?
Yeah, it's like they're what do you call them? they're like just spinning, waiting for it to die so they can swoop in and start eating it.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
It's a part of life, isn't it? It's nature. Dude, that's the one thing I'll appreciate about the animal kingdom. The way it works has always worked. There's a higher chain of command.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that humans try to do that, but it just doesn't work that way because humans are... I don't know, we we don't like order. Well, no, we need order. Or some type of order.
Yeah.
Because if there was no like law or anything like that, everything would just be
Gone to shit.
gone to shit for sure.
Oh yeah.
However, there's a type of leadership and a type of I don't know, way of working together that works.
Do you think there's respect within like the animal kingdom? Like the way that you said they swoop and wait for it to die before they swoop in.
None of that exists. Respect or honor, all this stuff just doesn't exist in the animal
Do you
kingdom.
think it's more fear? Like, oh, okay, well, we know that's going to come and kill us kind of thing. Like, just run.
No, to humans, yeah, but and I think also animals can feel fear because, I mean, it's like life or death in the animal kingdom. So, yeah, humans just don't, we're just a bunch of flesh.
We're just collapsed.
Flesh. We're global. We're just a blob, basically.
A glob.
Walking, talking globs. Yeah.
What's a glob?
A glob. It is what it sounds like. A glob. Just a blob with flesh and, bone.
Yeah, you were right when you said that in the animal kingdom, it's life or death. It is like survival of the fittest, and like there's predators and preys for a reason.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, there's been like very rare occasions where there have been animals that shouldn't be friends that are friends. There was a documentary that I watched. A friend recommended it to me, where there was a bear, a tiger, and I think a lion cub. They all became friends because they were in captivity together. I think they were found in like a basement.
Oh.
And then when they tried to separate them, they'd be crying and being upset, and then they just put them together. And yes, they show their dominance and show the animal side, the predator instincts, but that's just for show.
Yeah,
it's pretty
because
interesting.
they became friends. They've been raised together.
Yeah. So it does happen on rare occasions. However, you put all three of them in a normal situation, they're dead. They're finished.
They're either killing each other or they're being killed. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things about, like, animals with it, like, in captivity and, like, zoos. And people saying that zoos are very cruel.
I can't go to a zoo, I can't.
Really?
As soon as I started watching documentaries about, like, that.
How they're being treated.
How they're treated and stuff. I was like, nah, I can't do it anymore. Circuses, no. Zoos, no. Sea life. Yeah, no, even that. I don't think I can do it.
Really?
If it was like a safari, then I'd go to it, because we're going into their home.
Okay. That makes sense.
They're not in this little fucking cage.
But sea life is more like they are being given everything they need and they're in the water. It's not like they're being taken out of the water.
I'm not saying that all,
yeah,
but I'm saying some of them, majority of them, I wouldn't go to. Because it's just, I don't like seeing it. I remember once we went to one, even when I was adamant I didn't want to go. And I was just like, I just don't want to be here. And I'm ruining everyone else's mood. Like, oh, look, a monkey. I was like, yeah, it's in a cage. I don't like seeing that.
Yeah, no, you want to let the animals be free,
Yeah, like I said, I'd go to a safari all day, every day.
That'd be cool. Going on a little safari.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, do you think one day there'll be a day where that doesn't exist? Like, there'll be no animals in captivity, no zoos, like, they'll all be closed down, it'll just be part of history?
There will be animal sanctuaries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're different, innit? Because they're for the animal. That's the difference.
I think that the corporate world will not allow that to die. Too much money is involved in it. Unless, no, actually, I don't see a scenario at the moment in time where those things will go completely.
Yeah. I wonder if COVID made a difference. Like, because nobody could really go.
That might have killed off most of the animals. You don't know.
Oh my god, yeah. We would have never heard about that otherwise.
No. Which is sad, but also it's just a part of life.
No.
Death.
It's a part of life.
Going back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm comfortable with talking about it. Even like things that very, very close to home, like death in the families and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I think I've run it through my head enough times to be like, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to watch The Walking Dead when it first came out, I would I watch it so often to the point where I was so numb to death, because in the show people get killed off left, right, centre. People who are really important. Hell, I cried to the show when one of the one of the characters died. Because I'm like, no, we've grown up seeing you all the time, and for you to not be there anymore is heartbreaking.
Then they become The Walking Dead.
Yeah, but going back to that, yeah, I got so numb to the idea that people just die. I was thinking of scenarios where family members had died. I'm like, well, it's just the way it is. I just have to keep going.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking, how long do I want to keep going until? Do I really want to be living like through this whole thing until the end, or do I want to live, I don't know, a good 6 months, and then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm calling it quits now.
6 months?
Yeah, come on, think about it. Majority of your family and friends are just gone.
Oh, you mean afterwards? Okay.
What were you thinking?
I was like, what does he mean? 6 months? Like, you didn't give context. I guess, yeah, it does come down to your perspective and your quality of life when you're alone.
Yeah, that is it. But me personally, if all friends or family were gone, then it'd be a no for me.
You'd be like, well, peace out, world.
Yeah. I'd go do the fun things.
Run.
Like, if there were like a bunch of zombies, I'll try and find as many ways as I can to kill them. Fun ways.
What's a fun way to kill a zombie?
Well, I've thought about this.
Oh god,
So,
of course.
imagine there's loads of them, and this is in a scenario where zombies are like how they were in The Walking Dead. Because of course there are different kinds of zombies that you could go after. But if for example, if it was The Walking Dead zombies, I'm cool. I'll say 6 months and then I'll go. If it was those zombies that jump off fucking building to building, I'm done. I'm just ending my life. What's the? Why do you want to fight against them? You got no chance. Yeah.
Then you're just like, can't beat him, join him, right?
Yeah. If you can't beat it, enjoy doing it. Like, what? Am I gonna be alive again, eating other people? Cool, man. This is the majority of what they're doing. So fuck it.
In that scenario, say someone killed themselves, right, because of the zombies, and they don't want to become a zombie, and then they get bit from a zombie after they're dead. Do they still become a zombie?
Even if they kill themselves without being bit, they'll still become, because it's in the air. It's airborne.
Oh, okay. Yeah, clearly I don't watch zombie stuff, guys.
Yeah.
I don't like horror movies and things.
Again, that's in that scenario of The Walking Dead. I don't know. If that was the situation, then okay. I don't understand what to do. Other ones, yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay. I really wonder how much time you've spent thinking about, these scenarios.
I was so deep into the whole world of The Walking Dead, so it was a mad one.
I like shows like that, or like movies like that you become immersed into that world. Like Avatar. Avatar was a really good one. I remember seeing a post that was like, there's a conspiracy theory going around. You know Jadu, yeah? That's Avatar's son.
Yeah, I've seen that. Babu. What's this looking like?
Is it like this?
It's like this.
I need to go back and watch that movie.
What?
Jadu. Yeah,
Why am I so good at that? I'm so good at that.
That's the thing.
Bo 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 bo.
Oh my god. Oh, I feel like you could
many times. I've watched it so many times. What do you say? I can communicate with aliens.
I feel like you could communicate with aliens.
I think I could, and they'll be cool with it. They'll be like, he's just a normal simpleton.
Yeah, or they'd just be like, oh, it's just him again. You
Yeah.
know, like he's trying it, but he's fine.
Yeah, I'm getting so close to it as well.
Who's your favourite Bollywood actor? If you have one. Or like your favourite Indian movie?
I'd say my favourite Indian movie
Mm-hmm.
is between two. It used to be one clear winner, Om Shanti Om. I just like the storyline and that, and then it was just so good. But then I watched Ashiki 2,
Mm-hmm.
and that was different for me. I was like, at first I was cussing it out. I'm like, yeah, what's this fucking crap? Then I watched it, I'm like, oh shit, like I'm deep into it. And the music.
Oh yeah,
The music
is
out of
really
anything in that movie is crazy. Isn't it crazy though how the music industry and the movie industry in Bollywood are basically together?
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It's like, it's kind of cool though, because all of the music videos have come from movie scenes. So they're
Right.
basically promoting each other.
Yeah.
And then there's some music that's like, there's artists that like to make music, but they'll have actors and actresses from serials or like movies in their videos, even if it's not for a movie. And when that happens, you kind of get tripped out. You're like, oh, when's this movie coming out? Oh, there's no movie to it.
I've never listened to an Indian song or never known an Indian song to be just like a song with a bunch of albums, like how in the music industry, what do you call it, English music industry? Because you can't say Hollywood because it's not Hollywood in the music industry.
That's true. I guess just the
English
industry.
music
Yeah.
as a whole, you know, country, rap, all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's all just artists and their songs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I feel like in Bollywood it's more singles. They don't really do albums. Unless it's an album that's curated for a movie.
Yeah, like a soundtrack.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll just be singles to artists' names and collaborations.
Yeah. Have you ever... Actually, I've not heard of Indian songs, well, Indian artists mixing with English. There was one, actually, and now I'm thinking about it. But that was an English... well, not English, but Akon
Oh, yeah.
was in that song. What was it called? J-Ho.
No.
Is it called?
You're about the
J-Ho.
Chamak Chalo one.
Yeah, that's it. That's Chamak Cholo.
Chamak
That's
Chalo.
crazy. He
And
actually
J-Ho's
sang.
one.
Isn't they both the same?
No, J-Ho's with, I forgot his name, but with Pussycat Dolls.
Cholo.
No! Okay,
Yeah.
so there's Chamak Chalo. And J-Ho's separate. That's with Pussycat Dolls. With Nicole Scherzinger. Oh my god, this guy needs to be educated. And then there's also Tesha with Jalebi Baby. There's so many. There's a lot.
Oh, okay, then I guess I've just not
You've just
looked
not
into
heard
it
him.
enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I was going to say, Akon actually sang in Hindi. Is it Hindi?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. The commitment, respect to him.
Yeah.
I think
Pretty
he's
sick.
been so quiet and stuff, but that's because I don't know if this is true or not, because I just looked on the internet and I was just scrolling through Instagram and they were saying that. But he was creating his own country in Africa.
For real?
Yeah. Don't know
I
how
rate
true
that.
that is, but if that is, respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like his old music a lot.
I think his old music is just his music, because he's not dropped anything in a long time.
Fair enough. I think Chamak Cholo might be the last thing he did, unless I'm mistaken. Then sorry, Akon. Not that you're watching this, but yeah.
Probably not, but who knows?
Who knows? Maybe he'll make a comeback, like Shakira.
Yole.
What do you think about Shakira's situation? If you know what's going on.
Is that the one with Gerard Piqué?
Yeah.
I don't know much about. I know that he cheated on her. Is that right?
Yep.
And now they're having a divorce or something.
Yeah. Well, they weren't properly married, but yeah, something like that. They're separating.
As bad as it is, I'm not looking into that situation. What I'm looking at is Gerard Piqué has made his own football league.
I don't know anything about that.
Crazy. Made his own football league, and he's bought all the it's basically, I think it's a 5-a-side or 7-a-side, and it's so interesting. Like, they've bought, you won't get it doesn't really matter to you anyway.
Not as much, but
But
yeah.
they bought things like, with penalties, they brought it back how the MLS was used to do penalties where you run from the halfway line with the football, and then with this league you have 10 seconds to score against the keeper. You can do whatever you want. It's pretty cool. And then they've got like wild cards as well that you can use anytime. Like it's like Uno but football version. Different.
That's interesting.
But
Yeah.
I got into reading into all that stuff after I'd read what he did. I was like, oh, that's a shame. They went,
That's a shame.
that's a shame. Cool. Oh shit, football league. That's pretty cool. That's the way my head went.
Her song. So apparently he left her in debt with the treasury or something like that. That's what it said in one of her songs, yeah. But she made back probably quadrupled 5 times, 10 times the money that she owed with her song that came out, and it's basically a diss track towards him. But it's so good. And if you like read the lyrics, you're like, oh shit. She's like, hey, you left your mother as my neighbor. She fully goes in. She does. It's a good song.
I don't think he really cares at this point because he's making so much beef with this league, whatever's going on.
They keep making digs at each other. Like she said, you traded a Ferrari for a Twingo. He bought a Twingo and he's been driving it around. And she was like, you traded a Rolex for a Casio. And then he revealed that he's been a Casio, what they call ambassador for years.
Cool.
It's funny.
Yeah, no, I see it. Do you? With the whole thing about gossip with celebrities and that, I just think that I some things I'll get involved in, or like have my not an opinion, but I'll actually read into it. And then some things I'm like, it's none of my business.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Most of the time I'm like, it's none of my business. The only reason why I brought this up is because that song is so good, and I think I rate her for making back like all the shit that she's been through. You know, like through her music and like healing, music therapy basically. But yeah, I do feel sorry for their kids. That's the only thing, for their kids.
Yeah.
That have to go through all of this stuff. But yeah, when it comes to celebrity gossip, I'd talk about it to mum, and if somebody else brings some gossip up, then I'd like put my input in, but don't really care. I do feel sad for celebrities that is a part of their life, that you will be exploited because you are in the public eye. I don't think it should be like that, but it's the world we live in. As shit as it is, it's like, well, screw you, you're rich, you're famous, you have the best in the world, we're gonna fuck you over with this.
I don't think it's fucking over, because also, like, it's just the way the media works. And I think the artist as a person, whoever they are, can either take they actually put in time to look at what's being said about them, or ignore it at all costs. And then let's say they're out and about and someone says something like, oh, this is news to me. Like, what else can that other person say? It's news, like, celebrity, it's news to me. I don't fucking know. Yeah,
but then there's also like, that's where the publicist and people come in, right? Because when you're a celebrity, you have a team, and that team is the one, like, you'll have a publicist team or a publicist, and either way they're going to be in your ear constantly. Do this, don't do this, this will be bad for your reputation. Like, there's been a lot, like, when celebrities come out and be like, okay, well, I've been told I can't speak about this. They'll have their own opinion where they'll want to say I didn't do this or I did do this, but they'll be told not to because it's for the best, it's for the great good or whatever. And then I feel like a lot of the times they do believe, like, oh, any media is good media. Is it media? What do they say? Any exposure is good exposure.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
I see that as well. You can use it to your advantage. That's for sure. Like, if you wanted to promote something, and you were doing it with someone else, you could stop beef with that person. Sort of beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people have done that and come out and said it as well. Like, who was it? I know that KSI and the Sidemen, they're really good with working the system.
Yeah, they are.
You know, or pushing an agenda, whichever agenda they want. Or, but yeah, you can use it to your advantage.
100% you can. And I love the way they did it as well. Like, the way they do. You can tell they know the system very well.
Then they're smart with it.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing with the diss tracks. That wasn't even real beef, but they were just gaining on so much traction from it.
Yeah. There was literally, like, they took a feeling of, like, 1 second or 1 day that where they were salty about something, and then they put it into diss tracks, and then when they were reviewing it, they were like that stung a little bit when they were talking about it after in their car rides. I was like, I rate them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like true friendship, when you can take the piss out of someone that much, but no, at the end of the day, they're gonna have your back.
Right.
Yeah.
No, very smart. All 6 of them, 7 of them.
Hey, who did you count out?
7. Sidemen 6, innit? So Sidemen 6, but there's 7 of them.
I don't know what Sidemen 6 is for sure.
Okay then. Well, anyways,
Thank
for
you so
listening,
much
guys.
for
If you've come this
watching.
far, it's been a bunch of nonsense, but we hope you enjoyed it. Like and share. Like and share if you like it.
And subscribe.
Oh, subscribe, yeah. I was checking the other day, yeah. 76% of yous are not subscribed, so subscribe, please.
Oh my god. Come on, guys. Gotta step up your game.
Yes.
Yeah, turn on the bell notifications to get notifications when we post. You can
Yes.
only do that if you subscribe, so please do. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next week.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.